Hi campers, hope you're all doing well. Well, would you look at that moon? Absolutely stunning. That's about red sky in the morning. Shepherd's warning. The weather's today is forecast to be glorious, so I don't know what that's about. Maybe the warning's about other stuff that's going on in the world, but we won't talk about that. That's lovely to be out. It's only 5 to 6 in the morning, and look how bright it is. Spring is upon us. Well, it's actually upon us tomorrow, because tomorrow is spring equinox in the UK. It's the time of the year when daylight hours match nighttime hours, and from tomorrow onwards the daylight hours will begin to exceed. So, walking up this route for a change, camping in the woodland tonight, looking forward to it. Got a wall bedroll to sleep in tonight. I'm going old school. I'm going to be a bit more bushcraft in this camp. I'm sleeping in the wool blanket and the bedroll, having a fire to keep me warm through the night as well, because it's still pretty chilly in the night time. Swap arms. Got some good food to cook in the billy can as well. I want to pay tribute to a YouTuber who sadly passed away recently as well, so I'll talk more about that later. And I'm looking forward to getting out on this one. John's joining me a little bit later on this morning, I think. It'll be nice to catch up with him too. But I'll bring you along as I do anything interesting. There we go. Lovely to hear the dawn chorus as well. I love this time of year. What a treat. Glorious sunrise. Lovely. There's one thing nicer than a sunrise like that in the morning on a camping trip, and that's a nice cup of tea. I'm nearly there. I'll be having it soon. Yeah, I've got the day sack today. It's a small pack, but I've got lots of heavy wool canvas kit in there today, and steel and whatnot, and beer. Yeah, it weighs a ton. I need to try and go a bit lighter. I like using that sack though. It's a really nice rucksack. Not the most appropriate to use for camping, but I really like using it, so what the hey. I think that's what's known in wild camping circles as a widowmaker. Ideally, I'm wanting to camp over there, but it's in the line of fire of that tree if it comes down. And it's literally hanging against a small beech tree and another tree there that's also wanting to come down. I knew it was like this because I came up here about maybe 3 weeks ago for a early morning sort of bimble and brew, and I was pushing it about then trying to get it down, and it wasn't budging much. But I think, talking to John yesterday, I think he's bringing up a bit of rope, which between us we can probably sling around further up and try and get that down to make it safe. And if we do get that down, it'll be a nice bonus because it'll be a lovely bit of firewood. Yeah, and there's probably some nice resinous fatwood to be had down here. Yeah. Certainly this wood here, it's very punky. You could probably char that. Char tin, make some sort of charcoal for firelighting, that'd be quite cool. But yeah, I've had a lot of storms blowing through England in recent weeks, and that's what it's done. So I've got my bag over there. I'm either going to pitch over here where it's safer, or try and bring that tree down myself, or wait for John to get here and we'll have a go together. Either way, that tree needs to come down to make the rest of the camping area safe. There we go then, folks. My home for the evening, facing the sun, and I've pitched away from the widowmakers that are just running up there, and then there's space over this side as well for John to pitch when he gets here. I've never pitched in this spot before. It's not too shabby. Covered a bit of wood there, because it's my plan to have a fire here somewhere, and I shall sleep fairly close to it under the tarp, and that'll be my main means of keeping warm tonight, because the wool bedroll is good, but it won't be up to the task of keeping me warm through the night without some help from the fire. So yeah, that should be good. And I've got a fire bowl to put down as well, which I'll show you in a moment. But yeah, love this top. Pitched it the right way round as well this time. This is a 8-foot square top, so in metric that's 2.4 by 2.4, which I think is a really nice size for one person. It's absolutely huge underneath. Got stacks of space. So yeah, looking forward to using that. But that's enough talking for me. I'll stop you there and I'll lay out the bedroll and show you what I got. Bye. I've got me sit mat. There we go then, folks. Not really nice bedroll. This is made by Outhaus, and my wife has bought this for me. Really pleased with it. It's got a waxed canvas base, some pockets here to put your mobile phone or spectacles or whatever. And then it's got the wall inside it here for warmth, and then on top of that I've got my Outhaus merino wool blanket, which is folded in 4 at the minute. So that's my bed for tonight. And I've got my my Swanbury wool shirt as well, which is lovely and warm, and this smock as well. Underneath the bedroll, I've got the section of foam pad. Excuse my shoddy camera work. I'll sleep on top of this for me sort of upper half of my body. My legs and downwards, I'll just rely on the bedroll and the wool to give me insulation from the ground. And then out front will be the fire also, for extra warmth, so that'll be nice. What a lovely day. It's a nice view sitting here. I can see the sun rising. I'll just give you a look. Look at that. It's going to be the same weather again tomorrow, so it'll be nice waking up to that. The fire out front. Yeah, nice to be back out. Last month my camp was aborted. I was down Bodmin Moor. Some of you watched that video, and I just sort of bailed out of that camp, just because the weather wasn't good enough. It was horrendous weather. It was right in between the storms that were blowing through the UK, 50 mile an hour plus winds. Actually, the next day after I sort of excuse me, aborted that camp, Storm Eunice was blowing through, and it was in that area where I was parked, it was 90 mile an hour wind. It's horrendous. But on that note, in just over 2 weeks, I'm returning to Cornwall for another break, and I'm going to have another crack at it. I'll wait for a weather. I'm down there for a week, so I shall wait for a weather opportunity to arise. Hopefully it'll be like this, and I'll be getting down there for my bivvy camp on the moor, and I'll be looking forward to exploring a bit more of the moorland, visiting some areas that I've not been to before, and finding a nice spot to throw down the bivvy. So that'll be good. It'd be great if I can get some nice sunset down there as well. That'd be lovely. Right, but what time is it now? It's 20 past 7. It's tea o'clock. I'm going to get a fire going to get me brew on this time, I think. Got a bit of wood gathered behind you there, so I'm going to get cracking on that, get some wood prepped, and I'll bring you back in a bit. So I've got one of these UCO fire grills, got legs on it. It's inspired by a vegetable steamer, I think. I'm just gonna pop that there, I think. Got a bit of birch bark in there as well, help get the fire going. A little bit further. I've got the tarp up nice and high intentionally because I know I'm going to have a fire out front. It's waxed canvas, so I'm confident it will be absolutely fine. So I've got lots of wood prepped, some birch bark over there that I've scraped up, some primary fuels and fine stuff. I'm gonna let it rip. Let's do this. Get you guys there. Kicking out quite a bit of heat that fire. Some of you might recognise the sort of setup I've gone for with the fire on the top, sort of set up configuration, where I've got the little fire bowl and the windscreen behind it there, and you'd be right to recognise it because I've been watching a lot of a guy on YouTube called Giles Binyon. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box, and I've been absolutely inspired by his videos. I think he's fairly new to it. He's only put about a few videos out now. As I say a few, he's probably got a good dozen or so, and I started watching him a few weeks back now, and I've been binging on his videos ever since. They're absolutely joyous to watch, where he just keeps things absolutely simple. He uses sort of natural, non-synthetic materials in all of his sort of camping kit, and I completely admire that. I'd love to follow suit, but I haven't quite done that this time, that's for sure. But he goes for a hike, he finds a nice quiet spot in the woodland to camp at under his Plash Palatka, and he relies on the wool sort of sleeping gear and the fire in a little fire bowl configuration like that, just to keep him warm, get him through the night. And I absolutely adore the videos he's been putting out. I know that lots of other people have too, because his subscribers have gone through the roof. And good luck to him as well. And yeah, really enjoy his videos, and this sort of camp is sort of my way of saying thank you to him as well, really, because I've enjoyed the content and inspired, and I want to give it a go for myself. So hopefully if he watches this video, or if anyone else sees this and thinks, oh, I'm just copying him, then, you know, don't take offence to it, because I just want to see what it's like and give it a go. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm surprised by how much heat is being kicked off by that little fire. The wind is blowing a little bit, but the reflector works a treat, and I think because the fire bowl was metal like that, it kind of pushes the heat up out as well, which is really good. It'd be even better if the wood wasn't slightly damp, but hey ho. I think I need to give that a little poke and put some more wood in it. This is the knife, isn't it? I may be tempted to move that fire a bit closer. It's not getting anywhere near the top. See how cold it gets tonight. Oops. Oh. Oh, bugger. Cheers. Hi campers, hope you're all doing well. Well, it's lunchtime now. Yeah, just gone 20 past 12. I've moved from my setup over there that I was talking to you this morning because John has joined me now. He's just setting up. And we've got a sort of communal fireplace over there now. Got a couple of stumps up against the tree for a nice backrest. It's quite comfortable actually. In the previous footage, you would have seen me preparing my lunch, which I'm quite excited about today. It is jumbo hot dogs, which I've sliced open, stuffed with some red Leicester cheese, and then I've wrapped it in some nice smoked streaky bacon. And they're currently on a couple of wire sticks, cooking over the fire. They'll be ready for very soon as well. I'm looking forward to them. But there's a reason why I'm cooking them today, and I wanted to cook them in tribute to a YouTuber that passed away back in January. He was quite a well-known YouTuber as well. His name was, his channel name was Nagualero, and his name, I believe, was Rick Nagualero. He was an amazing sort of YouTuber, a great artist, and he knew his stuff as well when it came to the wilderness and bushcraft and campcraft. Had a lot of respect for him, a lot of respect for the videos that he put out there as well. He had a massive following. He had a few 100,000 subscribers on his channel, and his channel went very quiet towards the end of last year. He stopped putting out videos, which was fair enough. A lot of people do that. And then in January he got the news from his wife on social media to say that he'd passed away a few days prior. So really sad news to hear that. Definitely one of the YouTubers that I always look forward to watching when he posted a video up. And the reason I'm sort of cooking this lunch as a sort of tribute to him is because it's his videos where I saw this food being cooked, and every time I saw him doing this particular lunch, I saw that and I thought, wow, that looks delicious. I really must try that. So here I am, in tribute to Nagualero, cooking the lunch that I always see him cooking, that he inspired me so much. And yeah, rest in peace, Nagualero, and what a loss to the outdoors community on YouTube. But his videos are still there. I'd encourage you to go over and just check out his channel if you've not heard of it before, because he's definitely one of the greats in terms of that sort of bushcrafting, wild camping niche. And I don't think there's very many people on YouTube that really do put out the kind of video content that Nagualero was putting out, to the sort of standard he was putting out, the quality of the production, and the knowledge and expertise that you were seeing sort of coming through in the videos as well, were really second to none. I think maybe Swedwoods, his channel, he's up there with him as well, but in all honesty, I don't think there's very many people that are doing what he and Swedwoods are doing. So you know, I'll dip my cap to Nagualero and offer his family my condolences, albeit now we're in March, belated condolences. But yeah, it was a real loss to the community. But hopefully, while I've been talking to you now, my lunch should be ready, so I'll bring you back in a bit and see you shortly. A little bit burnt on this side, but I've just eaten one already and they're bloody delicious. 2 more to make yet, so lovely. Right, so I think I've got enough wood for tonight. I haven't a clue whether it's enough or not, to be honest, but we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts. It starts small, it gets progressively bigger. I might drag a few more sticks round close to the tarp, just in case I need to top it up a bit. Got some small stuff here. I've also collected a few pine cones to get the fire started. Move the fire in a little bit closer to me as well where I'm sleeping for extra warmth, so should be good. Right, so tonight for tea I have got a jambalaya, which is a posh way of saying I'm going to chuck all this lot in a billy can and cook it up. Got some sort of onion, mushroom, pepper and garlic in there, chorizo, tin of tomatoes, some Ben's, aka Uncle Ben's rice. That's just got the chorizo in there at the minute, just releasing its lovely oils. Oh yes, right, let's get the veg in there now. Do it around here a bit easier. Onion, mushroom, pepper, garlic. I forgot to bring salt and pepper though, which is a bugger. And finally, just got to add the rice. That's going to be quite a big pan of food that. Mix it in. There we go folks, jambalaya, which is an American dish I believe. Asian influences. Looks bloody marvellous. Probably just getting a lens full of steam there. This is me for the night campers. Just got the fire started. It'll settle down in a moment. Hopefully it will keep me warm. morning, campers. Hope you're doing well. It wasn't a bad night. The fire kept me nice and warm. Just got the sun cresting over the horizon there. Fire's still going. Just put in a Sterling service. And I slept alright considering. Obviously I had to get up every sort of hour or so to feed the fire, top it up. But yeah, I had a good sleep. I woke myself up snoring a few times, so that's normally a sign that I've got some good sleep. I've got a cup of tea on the go now. Desperately overestimated how much wood I needed, because I probably went for about half of what I cut, so I'll have to stash that away somewhere for another camp. But yeah, lovely. Pleased with the wall bedroll. Kept me warm from underneath and kept me comfortable as well. Just had the sit mat underneath it, covering the top half of my body, and it yeah, did the job. Yeah, it was a nice night. But my tummy's rumbling, so I'm gonna have some porridge soon, I think, and then pack up. I'll bring you back shortly. Good morning, campers. Well, I'm all packed up now. Left no trace as always, as you would have seen in the last clip. Got my rubbish in the bag as well to get rid of when I get home. And it's always nice walking back knowing that you've got a lighter pack. Yeah, it's lovely. But yeah, it was a really nice camp. Nice catching up with John. Always an experience to see how John seemingly drinks coffee non-stop all day. I think when he goes for a wee, he must wee pure coffee. It's fascinating. But good luck to him. Yeah, good to get out, good to get another camp done. I'm looking forward to returning to Bodmin Moor in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, fingers crossed for better weather this time. Really want to do a nice bivvy camp there, and of course I'll bring you along for that as well. But thanks for watching this one. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.